And here's Simmons. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kobe Bryant. Kevin Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Murray for three, hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Morris, he's checked in for Gordon. Now here's Murray. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Morris against Durant, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Porter, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Bryant against Barton. Takes it inside. Shoots over Bryant.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Barton's shot off the mark.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact. An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
Now here's Murray. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Barton. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Jokic. It doesn't go for him, and they're pushing it up. Here's Bryant, and that one is stuffed right through.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality. I think that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Now here's Bryant. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's O'Neal. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Campazzo's checked in for Murray. Here's Campazzo. Simmons defending. Jokic against Gasol. Jokic passes to Porter. Off target from outside. Chicago with the ball. Simmons drives in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Morris outside. To the inside. Jokic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, Doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Pass to Rivers. Now Jokic. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. The rebound by Simmons. Antetokounmpo with it. Driving to the... Nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
The drive by Campazzo, and he banks in the layup.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Jokic. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Campazzo. Over Simmons. And Campazzo missing. Here's Bryant. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Bryant's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Knicks up by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Campazzo on the court for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Anthony, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Now Jokic. Clock at 4. Pass to Rivers. 4-3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Three-pointer, Anthony. Buries it from 3.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And Gasol with the block. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Barton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jokic. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Barton. And here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo, right.
Oh, wow. Come on, with authority.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Now here's Leonard. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Leonard against Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Durant finds Antetokounmpo. The kick to Durant. It's rebounded by Morris. And here's Denver. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by James. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Morris against Anthony. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Najee. Back to Campazzo. Anthony grabs the board. Campazzo's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's James. And he buries his first look.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Campazzo. James with the block.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Anthony outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
They get it back. Pass to Campazzo. They need this. That one no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
如果都不拿下，肉问打在上面。
就是我觉得应该要愈合，可是我已经打了10年以上了，而且我后来基本上这7、8年都没有在带了，这也还是不会愈合。
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Here's Anthony. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Rivers is checked in for Barton. Rivers, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Davis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Murray, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Leonard outside. Pass to Davis. Knocked loose. Gordon with a steal. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Murray. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Murray's got 10 points. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Green's checked in for Gordon. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Rivers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This isn't how they wanted to start.
Oh, my. Big time right there.
Nasty. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Rivers. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Can they get it? Dozier can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Anthony misses. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Jokic outside. James with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Ooh, poked away. Murray passes to Green. James brings the double team. Murray against Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
LeBron James.
And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps, even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Now here's Porter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Bol. Knocked away. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Bryant against Morris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And here's the fast break. And Davis slams it home.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Pass to Morris. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Davis. No good, off the front rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his...
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Ben Simmons.
And he drops the first. Najee, he's checked in for Bol. Both good from the line that time. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Davis. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons, the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Simmons. Nails it from 3. Simmons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Michael Porter Jr.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And so it's Chicago making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Chicago, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ben Simmons is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Barton. Back to Campazzo. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
反正不是你人啊，奇怪，我就不是你。
And he nails the third.
哎，你没有把它乱丢。A 眼、B 眼还有 P 眼都看见。
On the wing, Durant. To the paint, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Barton's shot off the mark. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now here's Green. Morris down low, covered by Bryant. A nice shot by Morris.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Durant against Barton. And Durant gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Morris, and stolen by Simmons. And here comes the break, and there's the lob.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Campazzo. Simmons defending. And Campazzo missing. Campazzo's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Left side, Davis. Over Morris. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. Davis has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pass to Green. Now Barton. Six to shoot. The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. So both teams making some changes here. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Here's Dozier. Leonard defending. And stolen by Leonard. Davis finds Anthony. Out to Leonard. Anthony outside. Sinks it from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
On the wing, Rivers. He's guarded by Anthony. Back to Campazzo. Outside for Green. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Najee. Now here's Green. Here's Campazzo. Simmons defending. Tries a 10-footer, and it's Green missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And finished off by Davis.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Here's Rivers.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Green's checked in for Green. .58 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
To the middle. Gasol misses. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for Davis. Here's Campazzo. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Green. Here's Dozier. Back to Green. Here's Rivers. Hits a three-pointer.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Gasol in the high post. The kick out to Simmons. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The arc can be a spot of weakness for Simmons, but I tell you what, he got assertive and drained that one.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was displayed.
这已经